Seniors, I am Dr. Anya. If you are over the age of 60 and you are starting your morning with a heart-healthy bowl of oatmeal, a slice of whole wheat toast, or a glass of fruit juice, you need to stop immediately. You are actively destroying your own muscles. You have been told for decades that complex carbohydrates are the best way to start your day. But if your legs are feeling heavier every year, if climbing the stairs is becoming a chore, and if you are terrified of losing your physical independence, that exact breakfast is the reason why. The medical industry calls this age-related weakness sarcopenia. Today, I am going to expose the biological trap of the traditional carbohydrate breakfast. I am going to show you how your morning oatmeal is secretly locking your body into fat storage mode and starving your muscle tissues.
More importantly, I am going to give you the exact clinical protocol to flip your body from muscle breakdown to muscle building mode in just 24 hours. But you cannot guess this recipe. So do me a favor, pause this video right now, go grab a pen and a piece of paper, and get ready to take notes. We are going to rebuild your leg strength today. Let's begin.
To fix your legs, you first have to understand the metabolic disaster happening in your kitchen every morning. When you eat a bowl of oatmeal or toast, your blood sugar spikes. In response, your pancreas panics and pumps out a massive wave of a hormone called insulin. Most people only think about insulin if they have diabetes. But insulin is actually the master switch that controls your muscles. Think of insulin like a strict biological traffic cop. When that traffic cop sees a massive flood of sugar from your oatmeal hitting your bloodstream, it waves all of that energy directly into your fat cells to get it out of the blood as fast as possible. But here is the tragedy. While it is storing fat, that high insulin spike physically shuts down fat burning and locks the doors to your muscle cells. Your muscles are literally left sitting in the dark, starving for nutrients.
Over time, because of these daily morning sugar spikes, your muscle cells develop anabolic resistance. They go numb. They stop absorbing fuel, they stop repairing themselves, and they begin to quietly shrink and waste away. You are feeding your waistline and you are starving your legs.
So, what is the solution? Most people think, okay, I'll just have one scrambled egg with my toast. Medically speaking, that is completely useless. A single egg has about 6 grams of protein. Remember, your aging muscles have anabolic resistance. They are hard of hearing. If you only send them 6 grams of protein, the message is too quiet. They will completely ignore it. To force your aging muscles to wake up and start building new tissue, you have to hit what we call the anabolic threshold. Think of it like starting an old car engine. A weak turn of the key just gives you a clicking sound. You need a massive, forceful spark to ignite the engine. That spark is a highly specific amino acid called leucine. Leucine is the chemical key that travels deep into your muscle cells and flips a master switch called mTOR.
If mTOR is turned off, muscle building is biologically impossible. To flip that rusty switch after the age of 60, you need to consume 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein heavily loaded with leucine in one single sitting. You cannot trickle it in throughout the day. You must hit the system with a sledgehammer first thing in the morning to force that switch into the on position.
But hitting that switch is not enough. This is where most generic fitness advice fails seniors. Imagine trying to build a beautiful new house in the middle of a violent Category 5 hurricane. It doesn't matter how many bricks you deliver to the site. The storm will rip the walls down before they are finished. Inside your aging body, that hurricane is chronic inflammation. Every day, low-grade inflammation frays your muscle fibers like old ropes. If you do not calm that storm, the protein you eat cannot do its job. We have to armor your muscles. To do this, your breakfast must contain powerful anti-inflammatory compounds, specifically omega-3 fatty acids and dark polyphenols. When you combine high protein with omega-3s, like chia seeds or smoked salmon, you put out the inflammatory fire. Furthermore, those polyphenols actually stimulate the creation of new mitochondria.
Mitochondria are the microscopic power plants inside your leg muscles. When your legs feel heavy and exhausted, it is because those power plants are dying off. By feeding them correctly at breakfast, you literally build new cellular engines, turning heavy, tired legs into springy, powerful muscles.
Now listen to me carefully, because the timing of this meal is just as critical as the food itself. You cannot just eat this meal at noon and expect a miracle. Your body operates on a strict internal clock called the circadian rhythm. When you wake up in the morning, your brain releases a natural surge of cortisol to get you out of bed. This hormonal wave is the exact moment your muscle cells are most primed, most sensitive, and most desperate to absorb nutrients. If you skip breakfast, or if you just drink black coffee and wait until 11 a.m. to eat your protein, you completely miss the anabolic window. You leave your muscles in a state of breakdown for hours. You must deliver this payload of protein and anti-inflammatories within 1 to 2 hours of waking up. By front-loading your nutrition while your circadian rhythm is peaking, you ride a biological wave that keeps your muscle-building switch turned on for the entire rest of the day. Look back at your notes. You need 30 grams of leucine-rich protein. You need omega-3s to stop inflammation, and you need to eat it within 2 hours of waking up. Here is your exact clinical protocol for tomorrow morning. The meal. Throw out the oatmeal. Instead, I want you to make a bowl of full-fat, unsweetened Greek yogurt or a high-quality protein smoothie. Mix in 1 scoop of clean whey or leucine-fortified plant protein. This instantly hits your 30-gram anabolic threshold. Next, stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds or flax seeds for your omega-3 anti-inflammatory armor. Finally, add a handful of dark blueberries for the polyphenols to build those new mitochondria. The secret weapon, the building permit. Once you finish that breakfast, your blood is flooded with building blocks, but you have to tell your body exactly where to put them.
Immediately after breakfast, I want you to do 10 minutes of light movement. Do 15 chair squats, walk up and down your stairs, or take a brisk walk outside. This mechanical tension acts as a biological building permit. It tells your body, send all of those amino acids directly to my legs right now. Seniors, frailty is not a life sentence. Sarcopenia is a choice. You can physically rebuild your body, protect your independence, and walk with absolute confidence well into your 80s. I want you to make your vitality pledge right now. Go into the comments below and type the powerful words, "I am building my strength today." Tell me what you ate for breakfast this morning, and tell me what you are going to change tomorrow. I read every single comment, and your commitment could be the exact wake-up call another senior needs to change their life. If this masterclass opened your eyes to the truth about muscle loss, hit the like button. Do not keep this a secret. Share this video with a friend or a family member who complains about weak legs or fatigue. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a week of evidence-based longevity. I am Dr. Anya. Guard your health, honor your biology, and I will see you in the next video.